What do you think about the idea of dividing the whole of mankind into three segments, three major categories? Category 1, or segment 1, the living. Category 2, or segment 2, the dead. Category 3, or segment 3, the not yet born. All of mankind can be, everyone, as far as I can imagine, as far as I can see, everyone can be put into one of those three categories: the living, the dead, or the not yet born. The not yet born become the living become the dead. But now here's the question: do the dead become the not yet born, and then become the living, and then become the dead, and then become the not yet born, and then become the living, and then become the dead, then become the not yet born, then become the living? Is it a continuous cycle of not existing to birth, which is existing, to dead, which is kind of existing and non-existing at the same time, and then falling off into non-existence, and then coming back into existence? Is there a reincarnation sort of thing happening here on planet Earth with us humans? Or is it just simply one time and you're done? So you start out non-existing, come into the existence as and occupy a space in the segment of the living for a period of time, and then expire, leave the segment or the group of the living, and go into the group or the segment of the dead, and then no more. Is that a possibility? I ponder on these things. Anyway, I just woke up. I was having these thoughts. Thank you for listening. And I hereby assign you membership in the living, the group of the living. You are a member of the living here on Earth. Isn't that goofy? Yeah, you're alive. You know that. But we're all headed to dead. So here's the question, while I'm rambling my thoughts. What are the duties and responsibility of the members of the living class of humans? What are our duties and responsibilities while we are living? Do we have any duties and responsibilities in relation to the not yet born, or in relation to the dead? Are we supposed to carry on the stories and the traditions and the habitual patterns of behavior, or that's not the word, whatever it's like, it's like the characteristic traits? Are we supposed to carry on the characteristic traits of the generations before us? Or are we supposed to maybe change up the characteristic traits, identify the good traits, identify the bad traits, focus on building, enhancing, expanding the good traits, and then kind of dropping off and leaving behind the bad traits? Do we have any duties, responsibilities toward the dead while we're amongst the living? And regarding the not yet born, do we have any duties, responsibilities toward the not yet born? Like preparing a way for them? Okay, right now, I'm using modern technology to communicate with you. You're using modern technology to receive the communication. And I don't know who it was that initiated this modern technology, but I'm guessing they're perhaps no longer amongst the living. They're probably now they probably now have membership in the dead. But before they became members of the dead, they were members of the living. And as a active member of the living segment of society, or living segment of humanity, they did something for the benefit of the not yet born. We were at points in time members of the not yet born, and we are now benefiting from something the dead did while they were members of the living segment. Isn't that goofy when you look at that? So here's the question. What do you perceive as something that you can do for the benefit of those who have not yet been born? What can you do for the benefit of the not yet born? And how can you enjoy doing it? That's a question. What can you do for the benefit of the not yet born that you can enjoy doing? And simultaneously, maybe contribute to the ongoing game of the living and in helping others to achieve some of their goals as well, while focused on doing something for the not yet born. What are you doing for the benefit of the not yet born? What can you do for the benefit of the not yet born? What can you do for the benefit of the not yet born and enjoy doing it? Enjoy the process while doing it. What can you do? What can you do that you will enjoy and that people who have not yet been born can benefit from? Find answers to that question and similar questions. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Have a great life.